We are live, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we live? Yes, we are. We are. How are you guys? Beautiful sunny day in Hastings. We're going to wait a few minutes just to see if someone is getting online. Online. Can I show you the setting for today's video? This is Ed filming live from the living room. This is you guys. This is the inception of the camera happening here. Wee, 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 wee. Baghdad is hamburguesa. Cereal is misbehaving as always. And for today's video, thanks to you guys, that the best idea will be to draw something. What was the name of the topic for today's video? Interiors. Because I don't know if you guys remember.
Houses interiors, because interior sounds like
It's
yeah.
your insides. But yeah, someone in the last draw something. No, what am I saying? Someone on the last live stream session we had suggested that I should draw something related to interiors, like walls and stuff. That is the name of the video, walls and stuff. So today I actually brought the desk from my, and I am sitting in a very weird position here in my living room. I have never been sitting down here before.
You've never
like
been
this
sitting
before.
here?
Yeah, it's weird. But I thought it was going to be a good idea if we can draw this setting right now, which is, I don't know if you can see, but guys, right here is this lovely piece of furniture and the walls and the balcony area and my cat's my cat's furniture and so on. I have no idea doing this, but apparently a lot of you guys were really interested in see how on earth I draw things that are not related with humans. And that's it. If you have any questions or suggestions for this week's video or for next week's video, please let me know. And yeah, here we go. I am really nervous. I have no idea how turn out, actually. Oh, thanks, Ed. Ed is helping me with the deets. With the deets. And I already have my coffee here. And I'm really happy to see you again, guys. This is the second time we are doing a live stream from Hastings, which is really exciting if you think about it. Is people already commenting?
Yeah, Sandra is happy because it's her first live draw session. Welcome, Sandra.
Welcome, Sandra.
Welcome to the club. Oh, and Oh Love Likes also is the first time.
Oh my God, a lot of first times, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I could go wrong, really, really, really wrong in an appropriate way there, but I'm not. So, how are you guys? You wanna tell us?
Yeah, Ruth is her first time too.
Oh my God, a lot of firsts.
And Sabrina is telling us that she really liked your video about the sketchbook. So that was
Thanks, Sabrina. It was really it was, I can't speak. I'm sorry, guys. It was really fun to film, actually. God, guys, I wish I could show you all the sketchbooks that I have, because the sketchbooks that I have here with me are the sketchbooks that I started drawing while I was living in Berlin. Yeah, if you could see all the things and all the drawings I had in Chile, you were going to be, yeah, it's quite an experience. It's weird, let me tell you. It's very, very weird.
But you had to throw most of those away when we moved.
Most of them.
Yeah.
And people were really sad, wondering why, Fran. Wait, I am drawing this quite big. If, yeah, I think I'll have to start all over again. This is why I never show you the behind the scenes of the drawings, because I change things a lot and I start drawing a lot of many times. I start over. But yeah, remember, guys, I sucked at drawing and talking at the same time. This is why I have Ed with me.
I can be the one who speaks while you draw.
Yeah, this is why I marry you, Ed. Only because of this.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole thing, right? Talking on the chat. So I guess this is not as entertaining as you thought it would be.
Oh my god.
This is the reality of Patreon. Just silence and draw. An emptiness void.
Yeah. If you think about it. Because it's like 10% of your viewers or viewing, so.
Sandra says that it's good to see you redrawing everything because she makes a lot of mistakes while drawing.
Welcome to the club. To the club.
Do you make a lot of mistakes while you draw?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially these kind of drawings because I am not used to drawing ambiance. I'm not used to drawing furniture or what is the name of the word that I'm looking for? Rooms,
Furniture.
walls. That is the word. I think that's the word. Spaces. So every time I draw, and for comics or for people in general, I sucked at this, guys. But this is the good thing of having actual furniture and actual things. I don't know how people can draw from memory, like from it. I think it's really, really hard, especially in terms of perspective and stuff like that. I couldn't do that. My perspective is not something that not only I accepted in my illustrations, but I kind of enjoy that my drawings are not like 100% perfect character in some way. So this is embracing the imperfection, guys. But yeah, I make a lot of mistakes. Oh no.
Sabrina says that it's hard to talk and draw at the same time, and sometimes while you do it, you're not responsible by what you're saying.
I am like that, baby. I hate doing that. Sometimes most of the comments on YouTube are like, I wish you could show us how you draw. Process of drawing. Guys, I take so much time drawing. Like once I have the idea, it's very easy for me to just like draw it, but sometimes I need a couple of trials and see if this is the perspective I want to do things, or like the poses of the characters are the ones that I'm going to work with. It's hard for me to commit to one, and since I changed my mind so much, I chose not to show the process, not because I want to keep something from you or like, no, this is secret. It's because really, like, I take all the time in the world to do that. But yeah. But it's nice to have references, I think. Don't you think, Ed?
But do you always draw like real things from reference? Do you never draw by memory?
Like a lot of the times I do from memory. Like that is something that you told me, Ed, that most of my comics are on our, yeah, for example, this thing is like completely wrong. This is too big, for example. Most of the comics and things that I draw on Instagram, they're located on our actual flats. So Ed, I don't know if you remember this, but you told me like, I love how you always draw the places we have lived in the past, like in Cologne, in Berlin, and in London, and here now in Hastings. Pretty, like they have all been the places we have lived.
Mm.
That makes sense?
Yeah. Found out because I was answering something in the chat room. I'm back now.
When you were answering.
You know, like what if somebody just connected and asked, like, what are we doing today?
By the way, guys, I really, really enjoy the idea that we can, you guys can propose propose subjects and things to do on the next live stream sessions. Of course, topics for each and the live streams. But if you have any suggestions, like, Fran, I would love if we can practice together this, or like how you do this and that. We can do that. That'll be fun, actually.
The chat is really silent. So anyway, let's talk about stuff we have done in these few days.
Yay! Or the things we have watched.
Yeah, I want to talk about the movie that we watched like a few days ago. We watched
The crappy one or
Yeah.
the good one?
no, the crappy one. We watched it was called
Under my skin, under the skin.
Under the Skin.
Oh God, guys, don't watch it. I mean, no offense, Scarlett Johansson, you're really, really hot, but that movie it wasn't good.
No, it wasn't good at all.
So was it like a scary movie technically?
I don't know. It was just bad. It was like this weird
Alien.
alien kind of thing, taking people and then just not taking one and then being burned. It was so bad.
But we have watched good movies also, not
Yeah.
only crappy movies.
Wait, Sandra says that talk about how you make comics and lettering. And Sabrina says you could draw food next time.
Oh my God, yes. Very good topic,
Charlie.
Sabrina. Yeah, I always think about food. Talk about lettering in comics.
I don't know. Comics and letterings.
But wait, like right now or like?
No, like for future. Because you said like it would be good if you give ideas for future.
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah, Sabrina said Scarlett Johansson didn't save the movie.
No, and she was naked, guys.
Yeah.
And that says a lot.
How bad must the movie be that even naked Scarlett Johansson can't save the movie? That was so bad.
She's so hot though.
So hot though.
So hot though.
Hot dog.
Though.
Dog.
But yeah, it was really bad. And then, oh, we have been watching so many documentaries lately.
Yep.
They have been really fun. One of them was the Aoki documentary. I have no idea who Aoki was.
Steve Aoki.
Yeah, and he's a DJ, owner of Label Record in LA, I think. And he's like super famous, and I have no idea who he was. And that was a very interesting documentary.
Yeah, that was great. Anna Sebastian says, yeah, it would be great for another day making a comic web page, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, and somebody said, yeah, like Sabrina said, that's a great idea.
God, but what if it sucks? Right said, I could do it, but I can.
Like a short comic book?
Yeah. Would you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
What is this, guys? What is this?
It's hard to tell on
I don't
camera.
know. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Let's pretend. So, but it could be really, really easy. I mean, it has to be really easy, guys, because we have like a half an hour. So we are really, really fast and not finished comic.
Sabrina asked which comics are. It says, which comics are you guys?
What are you reading at?
I am not reading any. I'm just reading books.
Boo.
Yeah, but what are you reading lately? Any comics? You reread all
Cardcaptor Sakura.
Cardcaptor Sakura, yeah.
Yes, and it's great, guys. Well, you know how much I love Cardcaptor Sakura, actually. You know so already. You guys know how much I love Cardcaptor Sakura. But a good friend lent me seconds by oh my god, I can't believe I forgot his name. Brian Lee O'Malley. He's the author of The Universe. What is the name? Damn it! Looks so unprofessional. But yeah, he's very good, and I have been wanting to with his comics, and now I have seconds, which is great. That's it so far.
Serena says, I love Cardcaptor Sakura. I remember when I was in TV and I was crazy. I even skipped school to watch it.
Oh my god, baby. I used to record on VHS the episodes just to like rewatch them until like, I don't know. Like I think I have watched all Cardcaptor Sakura, and I'm not overreacting, guys, but at least 20 times each and every single episode. It's like Gilmore Girls for me. Yeah, people don't understand my obsession, which is okay actually. I remember I couldn't believe that Sakura had a different outfit in each and every single episode. I was so used to in Sailor Moon the character same outfit all over again. So I'm like, are you saying she's going to have a different outfit in every single episode? Ah! I was obsessed.
I guess Sailor Moon didn't have like a really good tailor, right?
No, it was all magic.
Or she never made
crappy
laundry.
magic. Yeah.
What
But yeah,
if you
guys.
like the outfit and you're stuck with that for
Oh,
eternity?
you were screwed. I know it changed. The outfit changed every once in a while.
Like every season, right?
Every season, yeah, she changed like.
Once
her...
you defeat the big monster, you
Yeah.
unlock the new wardrobe.
That's
it's like
the
a video
thing.
game.
That's the thing, baby. A new outfit, and it was okay, but I always wonder, like they were using so short skirts, and I'm like, what if you didn't shave that day, or like, what if you, I don't know, like just don't want to use a very short skirt, but they were screwed. They needed to use the thing.
The art books from Cardcaptor Sakura, they show all the outfits in watercolor.
Oh my god. I need that. If you have a link of that, baby, please share it with me. I have been feeling so inspired of the Cardcaptor Sakura manga, guys, because like I don't know if you guys know, but I love thin lines. I love drawing with thin lines. I don't know, like that is something that I really, really like about my drawings. And I didn't notice how thin the lines were on the Cardcaptor Sakura mangas. And I'm like, oh my god, everything makes sense, because in some way tired of that style, and maybe I have never noticed how the manga was in a very unconscious way. But yeah, you have to, please guys, please promise me to only like just type Cardcaptor Sakura manga. You'll know what I'm talking about.
My YouTube is like weird.
What do you mean? You can't read the
Oh.
comments?
Oh yeah, now I can. Yeah, it's okay.
Catch up, baby.
Yeah, Gracefully says that I like that the costumes were not part of Sakura's power, but Tomoyo's design. Imagine what it will be like today. Tomoyo will probably be a YouTuber.
Probably. Yeah, if you think about it, Tomoyo was like what, 11 years old, and she was like sewing costumes. That's some serious skills there. Wonder if this makes sense in some way. Can I turn the camera with you guys? Look. this is what's up with, this is what is happening. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the furniture. It looks very weird from this perspective, if you think about it. Let me, okay. This is the tripod, by the way. So this is the furniture. This is what you see. This is the modem. The thing is here. I picked this furniture because it has so many things. And from this angle, in this perspective, that's my coffee. Like you can see the angles and everything. So this is what you see. This is the wall, and this is the modem that I just showed you. And these are the things that I like to incorporate to my drawings. For example, I don't mind this transparency here. Again, I know these lines here look very unnatural and unflattering, but the truth is that this diagonal really exists in real life, but I accentuated more. In some way, this furniture looks really deformed in my drawing, but I don't mind because as I said before, like I like very distorted and yeah, it looks very deformed now that I look at it. But other things that I'm here, for example, this is the painting, the heart painting that I'm just showing you. And I don't know if you can see, but here is a very soft diagonal, and I'm just accentuated this diagonal here. And things that I like to incorporate, for example, how can I show you this? But I don't know if you remember, but oh God, there's so many people that is new here to this live stream, but you can watch all live streams actually. But this line that I mentioned before, this line here, I like to, I don't know, like accentuate most of these lines like this. I remember a lot of you guys asked me on my last live stream, how can you draw something that is not characters, but stuff or furniture or things? And those same things, they look like they were drawn by you. So this is not a character trait, but this is something that I like to do with things. And these like small dots or like really, really small lines, that they give texture, like the thing was used, because this is not an really new furniture. If you look at it, it's old and it's vintage. So I like to give these lines as a texture. Obviously this texture also works when we're talking about wood or like a carpet. And you have any questions?
Yeah, they're asking why you're drawing with no, they're asking why you're drawing with that pencil and not the other one.
Very good question. Yeah, so I usually draw with this one. Guys, this is the Prismacolor Kohl Erase. And I usually use this pencil because it's my favorite and you can erase it. But the only problem, the only pain in the ass is that this, when you're filming, like you can't see what I'm drawing, and it's very light in, what is the name? Like in opacity. So since I knew I was going to show you this video to you guys, and the light is not very good, and the camera of the phone, even though it's amazing, but it's not the best, I decided to use this one. I usually never use this kind of pencils for drawings that I'm going to paint with markers or with watercolors because it's too harsh. But since I knew I was going to film this for you, I decided to use this one. And Hamburguesa is here.
Are you gonna use
But yeah.
Are you gonna mark it with ink or
no, because we don't have enough time. And if I was going to mark markers, like painting with markers, I will have used this baby here. But the good thing about this is that you can actually see the lines. Is that here the perspective is very subtle. Like we can see the perspective with this. For example, if I will have drawn this with markers, I will obviously put some darker color here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Yes, you can see. And this is the area of my living room that has a balcony. There's no balcony, obviously, but I don't know if you can see there's a line here. And so what I'm going to do, the line, this is how Fran works.
I see the line in some way it has the same distance with this line of the furniture and this line. So what I like to do is take this line and try to make it longer like this. And it's not as, say it like that. And a way of making perspective, guys, is to throw this line over here. So I know it starts in the beginning and then it ends really wide, wider than it started. So I'll say right here and it ends here in some way. And then I have to draw the lines of each and every single one of these blocks here. I don't know what is the word in English, but cement. No, what is the name? Concrete? Yeah, in Spanish it's cemento, but yeah. So the way I draw those lines is like, oh my God. See, this is why I draw this several times, because my pulse is not the best. Here, and then the next one is a little bit wider, and then the next one is a little bit wider. And that's it. Guys, this looks awful, obviously, but you need to use your imagination. And I think that's it, because then the end of the wall here of this balcony. I think that's it pretty much. I'm sorry if I'm shaking too much, but I'm holding the phone with my hands.
Okay, they have questions.
My hands.
Yay! There's many questions.
Thanks, guys. What are the questions?
Let's see. What do you use to ink? What ink do you use to make the lines? I'm looking for an ink that I can use with watercolors.
Oh man.
But you ink after the watercolors, right?
Yeah, so that's the thing, guys. I never know what ink is going to be water resistant. And since I don't want to make any take any risks, I usually, what I do is I will, I first paint with watercolors and then I inked with inks. And the ink that I'm using right now is a German one. So I don't know if that is going to work actually. God, I suck at this. When you need to see, dear one, see if you have any, go to our supply store and see if the ink you like, the color you like, has any samples or swatches, and see if it's water resistant. Because most of the inks, they say they're water resistant, but once you paint with them, they're like go over, like they smudge, or like they start to spread around the watery parts of the watercolor, unless you like wait until everything is super dry. But no, yeah, it always spreads. So right now, but I will make sure to let you know, baby.
And gracefully ask, what kind of paper are you using now?
I knew they were going to ask me this. So Ed, can you go to my office and
I'm not sure.
The stack of paper I have like on my desk? So this is the paper, guys. This is a very good question, actually. Thank you so much to who made the question. So this paper is very soft and it's very thick, and it's the paper that I'm using for my the paper that I'm using to draw the friendship book Ed and I are writing and illustrating. This is the color copy in 200 grams in A4. And it's actually a color for laser printing. I don't own a laser print, but I love how soft this paper is. This paper is not made in any case for any type of digital, like, no, not digital, but analog or traditional painting. But I use it because it's so soft and it feels very good and nice to work on it. So all the sketches that I do for books or for projects in general, I use this paper and it's really, really nice.
It's not expensive at all.
No, it's very, like, I bought it, I think, on Amazon.
Yeah, that's it.
Yay! So I think that's it pretty much, guys. Drawing was, it looks weird, but does it look weird at all?
No,
Oh, are we saying goodbye?
no, I don't know.
Oh. Can I draw the books and the thingy?
Yeah,
Do you guys mind if we extend this experience for
I don't think-
10 minutes? Because we're on time, like this is
Yeah,
this is
this-
it, legally. This
yeah.
is-
you're wasting my time, friend.
No.
You're wasting my time.
No.
Okay.
You can show Serialica if
No, go.
no.
Go.
My manager.
I am. I'm your time manager.
Where is the money? Where is the money? So tell me, guys, if you have any, oh no, if you have any cool things and fun things to do today. Also, if you have more questions, very strange video.
You want to draw those books and
Thingy.
okay. The hard thingy.
The heart thingy. We bought that heart
I was in Berlin.
in Berlin. It was in the Renate art comic. Do you remember that place?
Yeah.
It was so nice. Any Germans watching this video?
Haben wir ein Deutscher? I think not. Have you ever been on Comic-Con?
Comic-Con sounds scary. Isn't it scary? Oh, and most of the people that I follow on social media, and they have been to Comic-Con, they say, and it's one of the most amazing experience ever. Like you meet so many people there, so many of your favorite creators are there.
I think you will sell crazy on Artist Alley at Comic-Con.
Really? No,
I
I don't
I don't even
know.
know what that is, but it sounds
It's apparently it's an alley for independent artists, and you can sell like your
Prince
prints and
and
stuff.
shit.
Prints and shit. That would be awesome.
When is Comic-Con though? It's gonna be soon.
September, May. Book really like super advanced. You have to get a place to.
They said that if you like Leo Miley, you should check out the new comics, not